Welcome back. Myself, Jay Tandil, working as assistant professor at Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. Today, we will going to learn about some important terms regarding to the machine of chapter number 1. Right. So let's begin. The important terms are the MMF, that is magnetic motive force, flux, reluctance, inductance, visualizations of the magnetic field produced by the bar magnets, and the current carrying conductor coil, and two important law, that is Ampere law and Biot-Savant law. So before start this detailed explanation of this important term, we might be student know the this term because the one subject, basic electrical engineering, of a first year subject, that covers this all the relevant topics. But now today is the introductory lecture of electric machine 1, so I quickly rewind that. So first of all, we need to study about the machine. So in this chapter of machine, we need to learn about transformer. Important points is, second is a DC machine that is contain all motor as well as generator, and some BH curve and magnetic material properties, right? So magnetic motive force, right, it's nothing but consider one solenoid, and I just wound some winding on that, which is over here. So when we give the supply to that, what will happen? Some kind of force is exerted, that is exactly equal to the number of turns and whatever the current which is produced from that, right? So consider this is a magnet, right? When we give the supply, what will happen? This coil is energized and magnetic field is produced, which is go outside of the pole from N to S, and inside it is N to N, S to N, right? So on the right side it is called as a magnetic pole, this on left side magnetic pole on right side, right? We give the current, so these are the polarity of positive current, and some after winding it's a negative current. So force is exerted, which is exactly called as F is equal to Ni. So we can say if the current is increased, force is increased, if number of turns is increased, force is increased, right? In which N is indicate the number of turns, and I, that is a current which is flow from that. So you clearly see the green line, that is indicate the magnetic field which is flow from N to S side, right? And over there here are the windings, so it is denoted by N, right? So N I exactly equal to F. So what is exactly a force? It will be defined by another term also, we will discuss later. It is also defined by the flux phi into I. It is also defined by the H, that is a magnetic field strength, into I, right? So MMF is defined in three types, in three terms. We will discuss step by step. So first, basically F is equal to Ni. So the current is flowing in the electric circuit is due to the existence of the electromotive force, right? Similarly, the magnetic force, that is called as the MMF, which is required to drive the magnetic flux in the magnetic circuit. Magnetic flux ને જવા માટે જે force ની જરૂર પડે, that is simply called as a magnetomotive force, MMF. Magnetic field ને જવા માટે જે force ની જરૂર પડે, that is called as a magnetomotive force, simple, right? So the magnetic pressure, you can see magnetic force means magnetic pressure which is set up the magnetic flux in the magnetic circuit is called as a magnetic motive force. Second definition, the magnetic pressure which is set up the magnetic pressure which is set up the magnetic flux in the magnetic circuit is called as a MMF. Its an SI unit is ampere into turns. See, N that is turns, and I, that is ampere, so ampere into turns, 80, and in CGS it is Gilbert, right? So this is the first things to define the magnetomotive force. Second, it is defined by the flux into R, right? In which flux, that is, we know that magnetic flux, and R, that is a reluctance. Now what is reluctance, we will discuss later. I think for fifth slide we will discuss about reluctance. So second way to define the magnetic motive force, likewise the current is flowing in the electric circuit is due to the existence of the magnetic force. Similarly, magnetomotive force is required to drive the magnetic flux in the magnetic circuit. So magnetic pressure which is set up the magnetic field in magnetic circuit is called as a magnetomotive force, right? Another method, third method, that is indicated by H into I. So magnetomotive force can be measured regarding to the magnetic field intensity H, that is indicate the magnetic field intensity. Likewise, in electric field we define a B, magnetic flux density. Similarly, in case of magnet we are defined H, that is called as a magnetic field intensity or strength, right? I, that is indicated by length of the substance. It's not a I, it's L actually, F H into I, right? So there are three ways to define the magnetic motive force. First, F into Ni. F is equal to flux phi into reluctance. F is equal to magnetic field strength into length, right? Now another terms, that is what is a flux exactly, definition wise. The flux means we cannot visualize a current as well as flux, right? But it is actual present. So yeah, for the best example to experience or visualizations of the magnetic flux is the 10th standard practical. You cross particle of the iron which is spread around the magnet on the surface, right, and tap it the page, what will happen? Some kind of design which is likewise this is a kind of design which is a shape of this crushed iron are formed, and that is define the magnetic flux, directions of the magnetic flux. So the flux means an imaginary line through which physical quantity can be travel. Physical quantity can be travel. The word flux is originated by the Latin word fluxus. It means the flow, right? So it's various types. First, that is magnetic flux, electric flux, luminous flux, radiant flux, or it is called as energy flux, and heat flux. But we need to concentrate on magnetic flux in this chapter, right, only. So magnetic flux is defined as a number of lines which is passing through the closed surface. It is not open surface. Field is starting from here and end at another pole. It is starting from the left pole, ending at right pole, right? So it's a closed path. So it is a number of magnetic field line which is passing through the closed surface. Its SI unit is Weber. Magnetic flux, that is in Weber, okay. And you know, CGS Maxwell is denoted by flux phi into M, okay. Now reluctance as a name of resistance which is opposed the electric current. Yeah, similarly the reluctance which is also oppose the magnetic field. Magnetic field ma resistance jo hoy, that is called as a reluctance in simple. So magnetic reluctance is also called as a reluctance, or we can say magnetic resistance, or magnetic insulator, which is defined or oppositions which is offered by the magnetic circuit to the productions of the magnetic flux. It is a property of the material that oppose the creations of the magnetic flux in the magnetic circuit. Simple, yeah. You can see over here it's a AC supply, it's like transformer, but secondary is not connected, only self-induced DMF over here. So to understand the reluctance, this is the best way to understand. See your core, we know that core doesn't having current, actually it's having a flux, okay. Magnet always pass the flux, not pass the current. That's why sometimes transformer is work as a isolation protection purpose. So forget about it. In electric circuit, the resistance is oppose the flow of current, right? In case of electric circuit. Now we are in this chapter we study about the magnetic circuit only. So in the magnetic reluctance is a magnetic circuit which is analogous to the resistance in the electric circuit as it opposes the product of the magnetic flux in the magnetic circuit, but it does not give rise the dissipation of energy, rather it store in magnetic energy. એ એનર્જીનું સ્ટોર નથી કરતું, વેસ્ટ નથી કરતું. Okay, now another important time when we talking about the coil, one inductor that is in picture, right? So inductor, first of all, inductor basically 1/2 C inductor Li square, that is energy store equation, right? When the coil are there, inductance are there, right? Its ability to store some charges, energy, right, store some energy in form of charge, right, and it will be react or it will be discharged in the same direction. That is the property of inductor. So what is the value of inductor? That is called as the inductance. So inductance means what? If the time varying current is flowing through the coil, there is an EMF is induced in it. So this induced EMF across each coil is directly proportional to the di by dt, rate of change of current with respect to time. So due to the property of the induced EMF, all the type of electric coil can be referred as a inductor. So inductor is an energy stored device which is store the energy in form of magnetic field. So here some symbolic representations of the inductor. So this when the arrow is indicated, it's a variable core, right? When the inductor is varied. Okay, now basic equation of inductor is what? L is equal to V is equal to L di by dt, right? Actually voltage is proportional to rate of change of current with respect to time. Actually, if we eliminate this proportional, what is constant is L is there. So V is equal to L di by dt. We know that V proportional to di by dt, right? Proportional કાઢવા માટે મેં શું કર્યું, ઇક્વલ ટુ અને કોન્સ્ટન્ટ L મૂકી દીધો. સો V is equal to L di by dt. So L ને કરતા બનાવીએ તો કંઈક આવું થાય, right? So here are the another figure of the to understand the coil. Okay, now next types of inductance, that is a self inductance and mutual inductance. So self, as the name of self, it will be doing a self something. Mutual, it will be connected, interconnected with each other, that is mutual. So self, so when the time varying, the current is flowing in the coil, the time varying flux is produced and its varying flux will be linked with the coil itself. As a result of, there is an back EMF induced in the coil itself. So this type of induced EMF is called as a self induced EMF. Whereas in mutual, when the time varying current is flowing in the coil, it produces the time varying flux. We have already told. So this time varying flux may be linked with another coil which doesn't have the supply, for example secondary of the transformer. So due to this flux linkage, there will be an induced EMF in the secondary coil. So this type of electric induction is called as a mutual. એટલે એકબીજા સાથે, that is called as a mutual. Now visualizations of the magnetic field produced by the bar magnet. These all are the heading which I copy paste directly from the GTU syllabus. Okay, so we are study as per the syllabus which is already defined by the GTU, right? So we have a flow of GTU syllabus, okay, of chapter number 1. So visualizations of the magnetic field is produced by the bar magnet and current can conduct. You can see over here, as I told you that 10th practical, right? This is the two way to define this practical. First, where I put a magnet with the same position as N and NS means N and N is attraction or repulsion, repel each other. N and S, when it is a attract each other. Why attract? Because whatever the magnetic field produced by N which is added on S, so that's why it is try to attract, where this N is whatever the magnetic field N આપે છે ને બહારની સાઈડ, અહીંયાથી N આપે છે, that's why it is oppose the magnetic field, right? So this is actually topic is visualizations of the magnetic field which is produced by the bar magnets, right? So if the percentage reactance of the elements is 20, the full load current is 50 ampere, then short circuit current will be something like that, 50 multiplied by 100 by 20, so 250. That is a current actually. It's a small example to understand that. Forget about it. Now second is visualizations of the magnetic field produced by the current. Can you see? This is a permanent magnet. There is no supply to the solenoid. There is no solenoid. It's a ferromagnetic material. It's already permanent magnet. Black color na magnet આવે તે છે આ. જ્યારે આ કેવા છે ઇલેક્ટ્રોમેગ્નેટ, એટલે કરંટ આપીને એને મેગ્નેટ બનાવેલા છે. That is called as electromagnet. ઓકે, તો તેની અંદર વિઝ્યુલાઇઝેશન્સ કેવી રીતે આવે? જો ડાયરેક્શન બદલાય તો વિઝ્યુલાઇઝેશન બદલાઈ જાય. એટલે એન અને એસ પોલ જે ક્રિએટ થાય તે કોના પર ડિપેન્ડ હોય? બેટરીના સપ્લાય ઉપર. બેટરી પોઝિટિવ હોય તો અહીંયા એન જનરેટ થાય, અહીંયા એસ જનરેટ થાય. જો બેટરીનું ટર્મિનલ છોડી નાખવું અથવા ઊંધા કરી નાખવું તો વોટ વિલ હેપન? એન અહીંયા અને એસ અહીંયા. So in case of electromagnetic field, it's a piece the wire which is intended to generate the magnetic flux which is passes of the electric current through it. So through all the current carrying conductor produce a magnetic field. Electromagnetic is usually constructed in such a way that maximum strength of magnetic field is produced for specific purpose. So electromagnets are commonly used in the research, industry and medical to consumer products. For example, commonly use electromagnet in security door, soft door open automatically or closely. Okay, now these are the applications. Now last two topics of the chapter number 1, that is Ampere law and Biot-Savart law. Okay, what is as a name of Ampere law? Ampere current related કંઈક છે. So Ampere critical law state that the relationship between a current and a magnetic field which is created by it. Solenoid છે, એના પર coil વિટાયેલી છે, supply આપ્યો છે, તો what is the relations between whatever the magnetic field જે generate થાય. Thumb rule, we know the thumb rule, directions of the magnetic field and direction of induced current, right? So Ampere's law is nothing but the relations between current and magnetic field which is created by it. These are some figure. First figure, that is magnetic field which is inside the some long solenoid. Second is magnetic field inside the toroidal coil. ઇન્ડક્ટર બી કંઈક આવું જ આવે. ફિઝિકલ ઇન્ડક્ટર જોવા જાઓ ને તમે તો કંઈક આવું દેખાય. ફિઝિકલ ઇન્ડક્ટર કંઈક આવું દેખાય. જોજો કોઈ વાર પ્રોજેક્ટ્સના પ્રેક્ટિકલ્સ પ્રોજેક્ટની લેબમાં મૂકેલા હોય ને ત્યારે. Magnetic flux inside the conductor, you can see over here, this is a B magnetic field strength, I that is a current. Here is also a B magnetic field and long straight wire, right? Thumb is indicate the direction of current, finger is indicate the directions of magnetic field. So Ampere's law, that is relations between current and magnetic field created by it. So this law states that the integrations of the integral of the magnetic flux density, okay, B HB કહેવાય એને, along with the imaginary closed path is equal to the product of the current which is enclosed by the path and permeability of the permeability. જ્યારે magnetic field આવે તો permeability આવે, જ્યારે electric field આવે તો permittivity આવે, right? તો આ યાદ રાખજો, એપ્સિલોન અને μ0 μr રિલેટિવ એબ્સોલ્યુટ આ બધુંનું અલગ અલગ વસ્તુ છે. Okay, now Biot-Savart law. Biot-Savart law states that the equations which is describing the magnetic field which is generated by the constant electric current dB is equal to I dl sin theta by r square, એટલું યાદ રાખવાનું in case of Biot-Savart. So it is related to the magnetic field to the magnitude, direction and length as well as proximity of the electric current. Biot-Savart law consists that both the Ampere's circuital law and the Gauss law, Gauss theory. The Biot-Savart law is the fundamental of the magnetostatics, playing a role similar to the Coulomb's law. This Coulomb's, Biot-Savart, Ampere, all are the laws you already did on first year. If you are D2D student, then maybe your first semester is a common for that. So you all are actually know about what is the basics law. Okay, what is Coulomb's law, what is the Gauss theory and so on. So now dB, if we replace proportional, then we equal to n k, that is constant, I dl sin theta by r square, where k is a constant which is depending upon the magnetic property of the medium and system of the unit which is employed. So SI unit of that is k is equal to μ0 μr divided by 4 pi. Biot-Savart is considered by this, consider upon point P over here, right? These are some directions of the current. You can see over starting of the here with which is created some angle at the distance of this L and D, whatever that is a resultant R or radius R we can say. So dB is proportional to the I, right? So let's consider the long wire which is carrying a current I. Also consider the point P in the space as well as, right, the wire is presented in the picture below by the red color. Let me also consider the infinitely small length of the wire dl, I-R, right, at a distance of r for the point of P. Here r is a distance vector which makes the angle theta with the directions of current in the the portions of the wire. If you try to visualize the conditions, you can easily understand the magnetic field density at a point P due to the length dl of the wire is directly proportional to the current carrying by these positions. So yeah, so the current through this length of the wire is same as the current carrying by the whole wire itself, we can write. So dB is proportional to the I. Thank you.